This is our entrance lobby. This is going to be our waiting room, which will be very child friendly and a safe, secure place, age appropriate for children to wait for their MRI scans. Previously they'd been mixed in the adult MRI waiting area, so this is going to be an area where they'll feel happy and secure and just be really children waiting for scans in here. And what we have here is a mini MRI scanner which Philips have given us as part of the full-size MRI scanner that we bought. And what we have is a number of animals. Who should we do a scan on today?
Chicken.
Okay, there you go. So what you could do is if you pop, that's Doris, the hen that is. So if you pop her on the scanner there, and then do you want to push her in? Give her a bit of a push and she'll go in. And then let's see what's happening up here. Oh look, that's Doris. That's just like what happens when you have your scan, isn't it? Yeah. What do you think might be inside Doris? Oh, what's that?
Egg.
She's got an egg. Good job we scanned her to check there's an egg in there, isn't there? So it makes the whole thing fun, and children who've been prepared by seeing an animal scan before they have their scan are very keen on the idea of going in to have a scan themselves. Some of the images that are shown in these displays here can also be projected onto the wall of the scanning unit so that the child can, for example, scan Doris the hen and can then see Doris the hen in the scanner when they go in to have their scan. Some of our youngest children will need to have general anaesthetics to have their scans. We hope that by making the place as child friendly as possible, a lot of children will actually now tolerate having their scans awake. But some of the youngest children will need to have general anaesthetics to have their scans, and what we have here is an area which is going to be our anaesthetic area for children to be put off to sleep, again in what will be a child-friendly, age-appropriate environment. They'll then go across, once they're asleep on a trolley, into the MRI scanner, which we'll see in a minute, which is across here. And then when they come out of the scan, they'll come into a recovery area. And when they're waking up in the recovery area here, they'll have a mural to make them feel at home. And everything here we hope will be a bit calmer and quieter and slightly less frenetic than it's been in the very, very busy adult department that the children have been having the scans in to date, where they've had to share with the adult facilities. So that's the going to sleep and waking up bit. If we come through to have a look at the scanner itself now. So this is our very generously proportioned control room where Celini and the other radiographers will be running the scanner, which you can see through the windows here. So when the child has come in, been brought in by the anaesthetist, or perhaps walking in after they've scanned their little cuddly toy in the kitten scanner and got onto the scanner themselves, they'll have their scan, which will take perhaps 20 or 30 minutes before they go back out again. You can see here it's quite a large scan room. It's got very nice lighting, and there's the ability to create all sorts of effect in terms of the lighting and the things that are shown displayed on the walls. And a child within the scanner can wear special spectacles so that they can see a projected image that's going on behind the scanner as well. And in other units that have these sort of setups, you often find that the children are suitably distracted by everything that's going on around about them and almost don't really notice that they're getting into a scanner, and that makes it possible to carry out scans on much younger children without having to give them general anaesthetics. So lots of room around here, which is important because there will be quite a lot of people involved in the process, as well as the radiographers who are running the scanner. When we're doing operative cases and coming through from the theatre, there will be members of the theatre team and there will be members of the radiology department who are looking at the scans and helping us decide what we're seeing and whether there's anything else that we need to do when we go back into theatre.